Have you ever stepped into a room and felt like you've suddenly walked out of reality? Like the world just glitched? You're standing in a place that should be bustling with people, but instead it's hauntingly empty. Welcome to the Infinite Mall, the most terrifying liminal space nightmare you can imagine. We've all seen those images online: empty hallways, yellowing carpets, and fluorescent lights that seem to hum with a life of their own. But what if you weren't just looking at a photo? What if you were stuck inside one? Think about the last time you were in a mall late at night. Maybe you stayed for a late movie, and as you walked back to your car, the music had stopped. The shops were shuttered behind cold metal grates. That's where the dread begins. In the Infinite Mall, that feeling never ends. You start by walking toward what you think is the exit. You can see the glow of the streetlights through the distant glass doors, but no matter how fast you walk, those doors stay exactly the same distance away. You look back, and the corridor you just walked through has transformed. The bright colors of the storefronts have faded into a dull, sickly gray. The air feels thick, smelling of old floor wax and that specific stale scent of a vacant department store. You're trapped in a transition. That's what liminal means. It's the space between here and there. But in this nightmare, there is no there. There is only the between. You start to notice the small things first. The mannequins in the window of a clothing store aren't wearing clothes. They're just smooth, featureless plastic. And yet you could swear one of them just tilted its head. You look away, your heart racing, and when you look back, it's closer to the glass. You decide to run. Your sneakers squeal on the polished tile, the sound echoing up into the dark rafters like a scream. You pass a food court, but the chairs are bolted to the floor in patterns that don't make sense. There's a fountain in the center, but instead of water, it's filled with a black shimmering liquid that doesn't reflect your face. You realize the architecture is breaking down. A set of stairs leads directly into a solid brick wall. An escalator rises up into a ceiling that has no opening. This is the backrooms of our consumerist world, a place where the logic of physics has been replaced by the logic of a dream or a fever. You try to call for help, but your phone has no signal. The clock on the wall has no hands. It just pulses with a faint rhythmic light that matches the beating of your heart. Scientists and psychologists call the unease we feel in these places Anemoia, a strange sort of nostalgia for a place we've never been. It's like your brain is trying to find a memory to attach to this void, but there's nothing there. It's a hollowed-out version of our world, a skin that's been shed by reality. You keep moving because you know that if you stop, the silence will swallow you whole. You start to hear things, not voices, but the sound of something heavy dragging across the floor 3 levels above you. The sound of a distant cash register opening and closing. You aren't alone here, but whatever is with you isn't human. It's a shadow that lives in the periphery, something that only moves when you aren't looking. It's the mall itself, watching you through the security cameras that have no wires. You find a map, one of those "You are here" kiosks. But when you look at it, the entire map is just one big red dot. You are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. This is the psychological horror of the infinite. It's the realization that you are a bug in the system, caught in a loop of linoleum and drywall that was never meant to be found. Every turn you take is a gamble. Will it be another empty corridor, or will it be the end of the world? People who claim to have clipped into these spaces talk about the crushing loneliness, the way the bright lights start to burn your eyes until everything looks like a faded photograph. If you ever find yourself in a place that feels a little too quiet, a little too empty, don't look at the mannequins. Don't listen to the hum of the lights. Just keep walking and pray that the next door you open actually leads outside, because once the mall has you, it might never let you go. Have you ever experienced a glitch like this in a real-life location? Tell me your creepiest liminal space encounters in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into the world's most terrifying urban legends, make sure to hit that follow button and like this video. Stay safe and stay out of the shadows.